Welcome to ePro and Georgia First Marketplace Approvals, Requisition Types and Approval Process Flow. By the end of this video, you will be able to list 5 factors that determine approval pass, explain the difference between the two types of requisitions, and understand the approval process flow. To begin, we'll look at the 5 factors that determine the approval path for requisition lines. The first factor that has an impact on the approval path is the chart fields. The second factor is the type of requisition. There are 2 types of ePro requisitions. The first type is a Georgia First Marketplace requisition. A Georgia First Marketplace, or Marketplace, requisition is created from items selected in the Georgia First Marketplace by a shopper or requester. Because Marketplace requisitions are all contract-approved items, they have already been through a procurement check. The second type of requisition is a special request requisition. A special request requisition does not include any items pulled from the Georgia First Marketplace. Instead, a requester adds items to an ePro requisition manually. Special request requisition items have not already been through a procurement check, so they generally need approval from a purchasing buyer. All requisitions, regardless of type, require at least a department-level approval. If a requisition line is charged to a project also, then it requires department and project-level approval. The third factor is your institutional configuration for approval workflow. Most approval stages and paths are optional for each institution, so each institution can customize their workflow to make sure they are getting the best support. Next, the type of item being requested is a factor. There are special approval paths for certain item types. And finally, the cost of the item being requested may be a factor. As we go through each approval stage and path in a later video, you will see what initiates the stage and what enables a requisition to bypass a stage. Now that we've seen the 2 types of requisitions and discussed 5 factors that influence approval workflow, let's review the basic process flow for approvals. First, the requester submits the requisition for approval. Once the requisition has been submitted for approval, it has a pending status until it is fully approved. The system notifies the first approver that a requisition is awaiting their attention by automatically generating an email informing them that the requisition is in their work list. If the approver denies a requisition line, the system will notify the requester and return it to them. If necessary, the requester can make corrections and resubmit the requisition. If the approver approves the requisition, workflow moves the requisition on to the next approver. Some factors determining the number of approvers required to act on a requisition are the type of requisition, the chart fields, and the type of item being sought. Once all approvals have been completed, the requisition has the approved status and is available for further processing. You should now know what factors determine workflow, be able to explain the 2 types of requisitions, and explain the approval process. If you have further questions, please contact the ITS Help Desk at helpdesk@usg.edu. Thank you for attending.